Guys, remember me? Listen, first things first, before we go any further, I would like to apologise wholeheartedly for my absence from this channel. But there are reasons for this. I have been incredibly busy with my coaching clients. There has been family birthdays, family commitments. I got engaged. Life has just been incredibly hectic. However, this is not the face of a man who is complaining. This is the face of a man who is incredibly grateful for everything in his life. However, I do feel that I've neglected you just that little tiny smidge. So I wanted to jump on today and rectify that. In fact, what we're going to talk about today, this isn't the first time I've mentioned it, by the way, but what we're going to talk about, it could quite possibly be the missing link. It could quite possibly be, for you personally, the difference between staying as you are and becoming the person that you want to be. This video, actually, it's come about following a coaching call with one of my one-to-one clients yesterday. We're going to be talking about perception. More accurately, the perception of yourself. Because there's one thing that I want you to understand. I want you to get your head around this. Your perception, your beliefs drive your behavior. What do I mean by that? If your perception of you on the face of this planet, in this world, if you deem yourself to be fat, overweight, stressed out and tired, your behaviors will fall in line with that perception. Why wouldn't they? Why would you expect to behave any different? If you believe that this is who you are, if you believe that this is your destiny, if you believe that there's nothing else that you can do, why do you think that you would behave in any other way? When subconsciously, on the outside, you are saying that you're doing everything that you possibly can to change. You are saying that you are only eating this. You're saying that you're counting calories. You're saying that you're going to the gym. But the reality is, your expectation of yourself is that you are going to fall off track. Therefore, your subconscious allows you to behave in line with how you perceive yourself. This is why, in fact, I actually spoke about this on social media a few days ago. If it was as simple as changing your behaviors, then you would consciously change your behaviors. However, it's not that simple, because we need to pull things right back and we need to look at what's driving, what has influenced your perception of yourself. Maybe when you're a child, back in the day where we could offend people, where we can't now. Maybe when you were a child, your mum and dad used to overfeed you, and then, for whatever reason, used to make fun of you because you were a little bit porky, you were a little bit of a pudding, you were a little bit carrying a little bit too much baby fat, shall we say. Your subconscious has taken that in, and your subconscious is replaying this all the time. Which means that you believe that you are not worthy. You believe through repetition, through being told many times that you are a certain thing. Therefore, your behaviors are now in line with that programming. Does that make sense? Something that I want you to try and get your head around is expectations. If you expect yourself to fail, expectation is the bridge between the subconscious and the conscious mind. Subconsciously, you have these beliefs, you have this perception of yourself, so you then expect yourself to go off the rails. If you believe that eating healthy is incredibly difficult, you are then going to allow yourself to not eat in line with the person who you want to be because it's difficult. Because you've been telling yourself over and over again. Another story which a lot of people say, I don't eat that much, I don't have an appetite. The story that you tell yourself is you don't eat that much and you don't have an appetite. Therefore, when this comes into question, when we look at it logically, when we look at it rationally, you can't compute Because the story that you've been telling yourself over and over and over and over again, the story that you've been telling other people to hide the fact that you actually know that you are over consuming, is that you don't have an appetite. Is this making sense? Is this resonating? Is this ringing true with you? Hopefully it is, because like I've said a million times, my intention for this channel is to help you look at life through a slightly different lens. You can spend the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years jumping from diet plan to diet plan, from training program to training program, from super complicated scientific sounding system, when the reality of the situation is it's all right in front of you. Change your perception, you change your beliefs. You change your beliefs, you change your thoughts. You change your thoughts, you change your actions. You change your action, you change the result, which is why we have to strip it right back down and examine your current beliefs. This is exactly what I do with my clients. This is exactly, you hear me talk about surface level solutions, giving you surface level results. That's because you don't back yourself enough to get into the weeds. You don't back yourself enough to roll your sleeves up and fucking face head on your beliefs. Because these beliefs are the truth, and the truth scares you somewhat. Anyway, I'm going to scoot. I've got lots on today, but I've really enjoyed dipping my toe back into YouTube. Catch you later.